So let's talk about something really exciting, leading indicators. Oh, what does that really mean? So what does it mean as a buyer? As a buyer, leading indicators are really exciting right now because we're looking particularly at a leading indicator tonight called price cuts. Why is that exciting? Oh, because you want to pay less, right? So why is that important? The economic cycle, 7 to 11 years. Clement Juglar back in 1860 set it up 7 to 11 years. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. This has been going on since 1860. So everybody out there that's saying, oh, home prices are going to just skyrocket at the end of the year because of XYZ. Well, they may in some markets. Maybe they're right. However, it's an economic cycle. There's nothing new about this, right? So just go back to basic economics. We're 4 years overdue. That tells us something. In most markets, housing prices have doubled in the last 10 years. In some markets, in the last 2 years. How is that sustainable? Have salaries doubled? No. Like it's really basic. Guys, this stuff is not rocket science. So what does this mean for you as a seller? Obviously, consult your agent in your market, and they will be able to help you understand what's happening with housing prices there, because it is obviously market to market. I can tell you in our market that we crested, i.e. we got to the top about 1.5 to 2 years ago in most of our zip codes. That means we're bumping along the top. Now it goes fairly slowly up. It goes to the top and it's very, think about a roller coaster, right? The little cabin on a roller coaster. It's bumping along, kind of slow. Something triggers it. That could be politics. Do we have any political unrest right now? We are the night, so you may be watching this later on, but we are the night when we had some big political news come out about the former president tonight. So yes, obviously there's a lot of politics going on, and not just that, we've got the election coming up in November. Plus you're looking at new building stats, you're looking at inflation, you're looking at all kinds of other factors there, the job reports that are looking at where's the economy going to start going down. Now again, think of the little roller coaster cabin. Once we get to the top, it goes pretty slow as it goes down, and then it starts picking up speed. Here's the thing, guys. If you're thinking about selling, think about whether your current house works for you. I want you to close your eyes for a second and think about the next upcoming holiday, right? So right now, you may be watching this later, but right now it's July 4th. Think about all your family in your home in July 4th. Does that house work for you? Okay, so now I want you to think about 10 years' time. I use 10 years because the math's easy. 7 to 11 years. So 10 years' time. How old are you now? So if you're 40, you'll be 50. If you're 50, you'll be 60. If you're 60, you'll be so on and so forth. How old are you now? How old is your family? Will those same people be there in 10 years? Do you have grandchildren? Maybe your home's not big enough. Maybe your home's too big. Maybe those kids that you thought would come home for the holidays aren't coming home. Maybe you've been holding on to that 5-bedroom home that you really don't need anymore because guess what? They're not coming home. But I bet you any money, if you're in that situation, the kids are saying, please, Mom, don't throw out our stuff. We really want it. Come get your kids, take the stuff. I don't know what to tell you. If you're thinking about selling, you've got 3 options. Hold it. Is this house going to work for you and the family we just talked about in 10 years? If it is, it's easy because in 10 years, none of us can absolutely guarantee this. Very, very likely based on history that in 10 years your house will be worth more. So hold it. If you don't really care about moving, if you don't have grandkids to go to in another state, or you don't, let's say you're 56, you don't mind being 66 and then moving and going through all that, and you'd rather maybe in some cases procrastinate, or you accusing your spouse of procrastinating and holding on for the 10, hold it. That's great. Or pathway 2 is lease it. We can help you with that. Move out, move on, do what you want to do, and lease your property. So we can help you with that, no problem at all. Or sell it now. If it doesn't work for you and you're in that scenario, get it sold now before we start going down. Last time around we went down across the country around 30%. Obviously it differs market to market, but we went down about 30%. We're not expecting that this time, but nobody has any guarantees. We've no idea. The worst months, I think we went down 1.8% a month. That doesn't sound like much, but you take that down 10 months. Remember, it's 3.5 to statistically at least, it's 3.5 to 5.5, 3.5 to 5.5 years down to the bottom, and then it starts going up again. 7 to 11 year cycle, 3.5 to 5.5 years down to the bottom, right? So is it going to come up higher than where you're at? Most likely. That's what history tells us. So if you can hold on to your home, hold on to it for 10 years. Is that what you want? If not, lease it out, move on. The great thing about moving on with, we offer the cash offer now everywhere in the country. cashcpo.com. It allows you to have a full market value offer. Move out. You get most of your money up front. That means you can make a non-contingent offer on something else. You don't have to fix anything. It's really cool. You move on, and 2/3 of our sellers get more than with a traditional listing. Also, every single agent in the program also does traditional listings. So you're fine. We've got you covered. These people are amazing. Come and talk to us. We'll help you like you're our parents, you're our sisters, you're our big sister, little sister, big brother, little brother, and everything else in between that I'm missing, because these people will treat you like family, I promise. Just remember, you've got the 3 pathways, and I hope that's helped you understand a little bit more what the leading indicators are. I'll do a number of these. I'll make a series of them so we can understand what the economic indicators are, so you can make a more informed decision. That's all this is about. Stop listening to everybody else and the narrative and all the headlines that are out there, and Zillow saying the sky is falling or the sky's not falling. That's not a poke at Zillow. Use the facts in your particular zip code. I can run a report, by the way, for any of you, down to the zip code on what these stats are doing. So again, you're more than welcome to reach out for that. Just send me your name, your email, your current address, and obviously with your zip code so I can run the report. And I'll see you all soon when we do the next one.